Hey everyone, another video today, just kind of talking about a couple of things, mostly about marking and markers and customization for like magazines, and then like videos I've done before about the backplate for striker fire pistols, the backplate dot point shooting quick reference acquisition, quick acquisition dot. That's in line with the barrel on the backplate of striker fire pistols, like I said. Just some options for paint marking on those kinds of things. A lot of the time with magazines, these acrylic paint markers, very easy to use, very useful for that. I like white. It's usually not too bright, but at the same time, it's enough of an indicator without being like a huge thing. Like a huge image or anything like that that's really going to draw attention or anything. Usually I do it like on the base plate of a magazine. Green is good too. I like green a lot too. It's usually a brighter green than your typical camouflage pattern greens, but it's still enough of an indicator or whatever. I don't really like red. That just kind of that screams even more than white in my opinion, so I like those. This will work okay for that quick acquisition dot on the backplate of your striker fire pistols too. It's okay for that. With acrylic paint, that will wear off quicker though. So instead of that, I like to use the Testors brand model enamel paint, white. You can use red too for the acquisition dot or whatever color really, but I like white. It's easy. And I'm old school. I still use the standard white dots on my Glock pistols and stuff. The white irons, white painted irons and stuff. This is good for on the backplate of the pistol too. You don't need much. This here will last me a very long time. I'm not really using a lot of it. That enamel paint lasts a very long time, even in and out of the holster. You know, putting your thumb on it and like all that stuff. Like it doesn't rub off once it's cured, because it's an enamel paint. So you just put a little bit of dot right in the center of your backplate. You can get this at any hobby store, Hobby Lobby, whatever. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby back, a couple of years ago now. So you shake it up every once in a while and apply it to whatever. You can use this stuff for marking too, because again, enamel paint's pretty strong, pretty durable. So you could use it for marking on other things too. I like to do like just a couple of dots. Like that kind of thing, just like 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 2 dots or whatever. You could do like a Roman numeral thing or whatever too, with marking and things like that in your magazines, but it's whatever. I like dots. They're simple and they don't stand out as much, so that's what I do. But yeah, backplate, quick acquisition, striker fire stuff for putting a dot on your on the backplate and stuff. This Testors enamel paint is really good to go for that. So, yeah, that's about it for this. So, acrylic paint markers and enamel paints for a couple of different uses and a couple of things for putting on equipment and things like that. I also, as a side note, I use these acrylic paint markers to do like custom doodle designs on like guitar cases and stuff too. Apart from, stickering up my cases and everything, which I love doing. But I'll use this sometimes to put like your name or your initials, or if I'm getting fancy with it, like on one of my guitar cases, I'll do like a cool like logo design and stuff, and I use one of these paint markers. So these are really useful for that too. They don't wear off too bad. So over time, you will, being a guitar case or a magazine, they're going to get knocked around. Stuff's going to get worn off of them and all that. So you just reapply it. No big deal. These don't cost that much. So just a little side note there. But that's about all I got for that one. So fun little video, just kind of talking about those kinds of things, and yeah, very useful stuff. So you can get it just about anywhere, whether you shop online, you're terminally online kind of person, you're shopping on Amazon and stuff. I like brick and mortar stores, so I go out, yeah, I get them at the hobby stores or whatever. So acrylic paint markers and model enamel paint. So that's all I got for this one. So metal up.